condemn any acts of war, as the ones that are sadly happening in the Ukraine right now. The clubs remain united in their purpose of using the power of basketball to unite communities. Euroleague basketball embraces and celebrates diversity, which is widely present within its communities and at the core of all the teams themselves. Violence of any kind is contrary to such Euroleague values, as neither tolerated nor accepted as a way to defend anyone's opinion or position. So, positive message from the players, the referees, and Euroleague basketball. And we get underway here in the Waka as the first possession ends up into the hands of the visitors. Panathinaikos settle into man-to-man defense. Zvezda in the white uniforms with the red stripes. Panathinaikos in their characteristic green. Kountouriotou gets in the lane. Just lost the handle as he tries to break down the defense. So first possession ends in a turnover. Kountouriotou does enough to just kind of put off Kountouriotou. There's Evans in the elbow. Good matchup that is with Mitrovic. And the pass goes awry. That's the last place you want to turn it over when it heads to its coach. I think it was Nedovic who threw it away. There's Nemanja Nedovic, the Serbian international. So each team with a possession, neither team with a score. We look to get our opening basket here in this round 27 regular season clash. Walters wants another ball screen from Mitrovic. There's the mismatch as Evans has to step to the ball. Hollins rises for the three. Got it! Austin Hollins opens the scoring with a deep three over the closeout of Nemanja Nedovic. And we're underway. Sunrose on the wing. Got to clear out here if he wants to go at Mitrovic. The Cuban. He's got to get busy now. Maybe left it a little bit late. Gets the shot off in time, but it rattles the rim, and Aaron White clears the rebound. Walters just wisely keeps his dribble. A little leaner in the lane, won't go, gets his own rebound. Kountouriotou. The three rims out. Aaron White chases down the rebound. He'll call his own number. That won't go. So 3 attempts for Zvezda, and it just shows you that the three-point shot, not one of their fortes. Nedovic's shot is wayward. And Walters gets called for the reach. Well, fans, remember, you can track all the live in-game stats on the Turkish Airlines Euroleague website. It's all the W's. EuroleagueBasketball.net. Just click on the link to tonight's game. You can track the numbers as you watch the images and listen to the sounds of the continent of Europe's premier basketball competition. Evans wide open inside. He gets an easy deuce. And you can see what Coach Radonis thinks about it. Just a defensive breakdown. Evans showed his numbers and said, "Give me the rock," and lays it up and in. Lost the handle from behind, but Kountouriotou is going to get called for the foul. Nedovic also with some contact. Good inside-out play between Hollins and Kountouriotou. Kountouriotou just couldn't convert the clean look. White with another rebound. Hollins checks the seams, strings it. Unsalvaged play by Kountouriotou as he moves it on to Austin Hollins. And now Nedovic spilled it. Good hustle, Nedovic, but he can't avoid the backcourt violation. Walters, the runner, drops. He's so smart, Walters. He keeps his dribble alive, and Zvezda get out to a 6-point lead, 8-2. Coach Phenom has seen enough. He wants to call a timeout to bring his troops in. And at the first timeout, Panathinaikos find themselves trailing by 6 here at home.
It's a passionate sporting city, Istanbul, and passions will be high.
To the west, reigning champions Anadolu Efes Istanbul.
Oh my word!
Take that! To the east, Euroleague powerhouse Fenerbahce Beko Istanbul.
Brings it home with thunder.
Oh, look at them fly!
All eyes on Istanbul then for what promises to be a mighty matchup.
Well, just looking ahead to next week, the Battle of the Bosphorus, as Anadolu Efes faces against Fenerbahce, the rivalry there in Istanbul. And both of those teams in the mix for a playoff spot, so plenty at stake. I think I'm right in saying, too, that these clubs met in the Turkish Cup just recently, so maybe a score or two to settle between the teams. Nedovic running hard off baseline screens, moves it on to Senrose, who kicks. Well, Nedovic wanted it. Senrose knocks out the 3 off the feed from Jeremy Evans. So good timeout from Panathinaikos as they break the timeout and get a score. Can he get it going? It's short again. White with his 3rd offensive rebound, and he earns a trip to the line. Well, Aaron White imposing himself on the backboard. Yeah, good rebound here. He gets fouled on his way to the basket, so he'll go to the stripe for our first free throws tonight. And Aaron White certainly getting it done on the offensive glass. That's his 3rd offensive rebound, White. Converts the first free throw. Aaron White played for Panathinaikos last year, so good chance for him to get back to a city he knows well. Nedovic on a flare screen. Turns the corner, gets in the lane and sends it upstairs to Jeremy Evans. Good vision by Nedovic. And a sweet assist by the Serbian. Austin Hollins with the miss. Down and jump hook is good. Well, that's one that Papagiannis will be proud of. He's a scratch for tonight's game, not available for selection. Vasilis gets busy in the low post. Walters finds Mitrovic. And Mitrovic tries to power it up and in. You can see Nemanja Nedovic plead his innocence, but Mitrovic spins to the baseline. The help comes. He's not quite vertical. This is where Nedovic is at his best. He's such a good athlete. He turns the corner and puts it on a platter for Jeremy Evans to feast. Mitrovic misses the second, but Vasilis is in too early. So Mitrovic will get one more chance at it. Yeah, he's definitely in early. Remember, the players need to wait until the shooter releases the basketball. So Mitrovic takes advantage of his 3 to make 2 opportunity. Nedovic draws lots of attention on that flare screen. Didn't have great spacing. Boharides shot clock running down. Good jab step by Boharides to open up the shot, but Aaron White is cleaning up on the backboard. Walters, Kaunich into the short corner. Great work by Mitrovic. He gets it in the short corner. He bumps and grinds a bit with Jeremy Evans, and he goes to the far side of the rim for the lay-in. I think Mitrovic is a terrific player. He showed some good skills in the low post there. Speaking of terrific players, Nedovic, a little runner in the lane, gets some love from the rim. Walters in a no-pass offense, in and out. Good defense by Aaron White as he anticipates the pass and the pick and pop. Well, that is Jonas Papapedrou on the left, who's recovering from minor surgery, and Stefan Jovic on the right. Jovic, a Serbian international, first season with the club. He formerly played with Crvena Zvezda, did Stefan Jovic. Oh, Sunrose, a little blow by, but it won't go. Mitrovic to the left hand and converts. Luka Mitrovic going to work. Megan rises, no good. Good work inside on the offensive putback. Papagiannis just supporting his teammates here. So Macon lets fly with his first scoring opportunity. Kauntouriotou is in a good position. So it's Kauntouriotou to go to the line as Walter steps out. Leonidas, Kauntouriotou misses the first. Well, the Athenian fans have found their voice. They've made their way into the arena. Kauntouriotou goes 1 of 2. Great defense to break up the handoff. And that is Dimitri Diamantidis, one of the all-time best in Turkish Airlines Euroleague history.
Zipper. Loco.
Tough, hard-nosed basket. Up and good. Good drive off the left hand. Crvena Zvezda dig in here to defend. It's Dobinic with the score. Now he has to dig in and defend his countryman. Nedovic rattles home a 3. Nemanja Nedovic can score quickly if you let him get free. He can score quickly and he can score often. Mitrovic trying to find a guard. Great pass to Mitrovic, who strolls down the lane for the easy flush. Yeah, he just pops and dives. There's a defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it, but Crvena Zvezda profit from their opportunity. Good ball reversal here to Senrose. Panathinaikos is proving crafty in the low post. Initiates the contact. The fadeaway shot is off the mark, but he'll go to the line again for his second trip. In comes Kuzmic to add some link to Zvezda's front line. That is Vasilis Kavvadas, the number 9, just next to him. So both coaches going to their benches. Stefan Markovic, one of those Olympic silver medal winning players from Serbia that we mentioned earlier, 2016 Olympics. I don't think Dobric was on that team. Well, did Aaron White, was there any goaltending there? He touched it lightly. Dobric has to step into a 3 right at the death of the shot clock, missed it. Now we're moving on. Branko Lazic in and out. So the three-point shooting woes continue for Crvena Zvezda. San Rose, that's short. So Crvena Zvezda so far tonight, 2 of 8 from behind the rainbow. Oh, there's Aaron White. Remember, anybody can touch the ball when it's on the rim, offensive or defensive. Great shot. It's Dobric who's provided a spark off the bench. Just 30 seconds to go here in this opening frame. San Rose trying to break down Lazic, who's equal to the task. Moves it on to White. Here's Nedovic. No, Nedovic. A little scoop and score as he slides along the baseline. Gets it up to the basket early. Now 10 seconds to go here. Markovic. Dobric. At the end of the first quarter of play here, Crvena Zvezda acquitting themselves very well on the road. Here's your score. Crvena Zvezda up by 6. It's Panathinaikos 17. Crvena Zvezda of Belgrade 23 in round 27 of the Turkish Airlines Euroleague. Easy selection for White. He's been active on the backboard. He's got those 2 points, but look at the 6 total rebounds, 3 of them on the offensive end. And those offensive rebounds are gold dust because they give your team another possession. Dejan Davidovac is on the floor for Crvena Zvezda, as is Kuzmic. Panathinaikos just get it across the midcourt. Strive in time to beat the 8-second violation. Good idea to get the ball to Kavvadas, just couldn't collect the pass and he travels. Dobric surveying the floor. Ball in hand. Let's fly with a 3. The left-handed shooter knocks it down. Well, what an inspired substitution coming off the bench. Ognjen Dobric. He has 8 points. It's on Lazic now. That might be his second. Right, so Ivanovic is just showing on the pick. Lazic who committed the foul. Right-handed hook, no good. Dejan Davidovic stays strong and guards Panathinaikos. Off Kavvadas last. Stefan Markovic on as the point guard now for Zvezda. Let's see if we get the fives organized. For Zvezda is Kuzmic, Dobric, Lazic, Davidovic, and Stefan Markovic. Three from Lazic is in and out. Either team can buy a basket just now. Yeah, good box out by Kavvadas, and you can see Kuzmic just tags him a little bit, tugs the arm a little bit. Let's get the fives organized here for Panathinaikos. It's Daryl Macon Jr., Vasilis Kavvadas, Lefteris Bohorides, Mantzoukas, and Nikos Huyats on the floor. Kavvadas wants it down in the box. He's going to go to Kuzmic. He's giving away a lot of inches to Kuzmic. Yeah, just a little bit too much contact for the referees liking. The foul is on Kuzmic. I think he's going to come out. He's not happy about it. It's Mitrovic who comes in to replace him. And Kavvadas says, who's next? Who you got next, coach? A three ball, in and out. Both teams have played straight man-to-man throughout this. There's Macon with the ball in his hands. Can he get something going offensively? Good hustle play to keep it alive from Kavvadas. Pass inside. A nice step through. Terrific step through by Kavvadas to convert that insertion pass. Had to get his footwork right. Mitrovic sets a pick, which opens up the easy three. Nikola Ivanovic with a shot from the free throw line. This game's got good rhythm and good tempo now. We've had very few stoppages in this quarter. Kavvadas. Right-handed jump hook. He goes at Mitrovic, and I think he's giving away some height right there. Mitrovic stands 2'6". Kavvadas 196, so he's giving away 10 centimeters. Here's the ball screen. Jump shot from inside the arc is off the mark. Tough move inside. Hugats can't give her, and Davidovic comes out, and you can see Papa Petru directing traffic, saying, hey, let's get back on defense. And Hugats gets his name in the scorebook, just 21 years of age. Reaches across Davidovic, and that is a foul. You know, Davidovic and Kaunitz, cut from the same cloth, really. They're very similar to Swiss Army knives. They play multiple positions. They can play in the low post. They can play in the perimeter. Such an asset to a team. Seth Rose with a steal, and he lays it up and in, so a costly turnover, which will bring a timeout here from Coach Radonjic. Coaches don't like turnovers. They especially don't like turnovers that lead to this. And it's Macon who glides to the basket, lays it up and in. A gift for Daryl Macon. He'll take it. And it brings the difference between the two teams to 3 points. Oh, we'll take a look at the contribution here of Vasilis Kavvadas. He's come off the bench. Little bounce pass to the side. He's got some work to do there. He'll step through. Here he is back to the basket now. He goes to the right-handed jump hook. Same thing again, right-handed jump hook. Kavvadas is, he stands 1.96 meters, so he's not a particularly long interior player, but he's wide and broad, and he uses his body to good effect. Look at that, he hasn't missed a shot. 3 for 3 from inside the paint. I think what he's trying to say to Daryl Macon here is just give me the ball, I'm hot. Well, Macon is the leading scorer for the team, over 13 points per game, and it's just his first maiden Euroleague season, so doing very well. Now can Zvezda come out here and try and make something happen on offense. Look at the defensive intensity. It's really trying to take Zvezda out of their set. Sideline out of bounds here. You can hear the players talking, which I love. You know, hear the communication between the players. Watch the inbounds. Davidovich had a long look at a three. Ivanovic is no good. Davidovich with the offensive rebound. And this is an area where Zvezda are having some joy. They've got 6 offensive rebounds. And Panther with the call. That shot is off the mark. Macon wants the ball quickly. Sign of a good point guard. Get the ball to me. Got away with the travel. Stop and pop. Strings it. Daryl Macon. Pull-up jump shot. And he's got Panathinaikos to within 1 point. Both of these teams won last week. Who can win 2 back-to-back? Hollins off a screen. Oh, little pocket pass to Mitrovic. And his shot is blocked by Kavvadas. But Kavvadas gives it right back. It's a 3-on-1. And Mitrovic glides to the basket with a Euro step finish. Well, Kavvadas gets up. He's only 196. And Mitrovic stands 206. Inside out play. Who got his shot attempt? Rolls out. Just 21 years of age, new signing. Nico Hugats. Just lost it. So both teams, you can see Ivanovic is going to head straight to the bench. He knows on the back of that turnover that he's coming out. And what a pass here, but great block. It's Bohurides who blocks it, pins it to the backboard. So initially gave the credit to Kavvadas. Let's go ahead and correct that. Just under 4 minutes to play here. Macon kicks. And the 3 is up and good. Mandzukic with the 3. And now he commits a foul down the other end. Yeah. Panathinaikos lines up at 3, gets a little bit of assistance from the, well, the question is, does Kavvadas touch it? Because if Kavvadas touches it, it's a 2. So the fans a little bit upset with some of the happenings here. Kountouriotou back into the game for Zvezda. Walters back on the floor as well. Walters gets the screen from Kavvadas, who rescreens. Then he goes out to the basket himself. Evans, quick outlet here to Macon. Macon wants to inject some pace into this one. Oh, Macon just glides to the basket, and he's almost out of control. He's right on the edge, but he's got the skill set to move it on. Watch this. I think he's almost out of control here, but the skill set to move it on to another player. As Nedovic comes back in. We've got an issue here as the players are trying to sort things out, but one thing's for sure is Panathinaikos are going to get some free throws. This is Kavvadas, new signing. The 21-year-old nets both. Good ball reversal here to Walters, a diagonal up screen, trying to shake somebody free. White drives to the basket, and that's what you want. If you can't get something out of your set, you need a playmaker here. And White tries to get to the basket, lay it up and in, but he's fouled on the way. That's the third foul on Kavvadas. Neither team can really shake free of the other. Chance for Aaron White to draw level. And he makes 1 of 2 in his 5th Euroleague season. Pass intercepted. It's a 2-on-2 here. Walters, yeah, good foul by Daryl Macon as he gets back in transition defense. Walters switches the ball over to the outside hand just to ward off the defender. But the foul is going to send a shooter to the line as both teams are in the penalty. Less than 3 minutes to play here in this first half, but this game's been moving along nicely. If you're a real basketball fan, as I am, you can hear the inside of the game going on. And of course, we would love to see the arena full of fans, but another perspective. Give you a bit of basketball speak. When you hear a good team play basketball, speaking of good teams, Nedovic goes upstairs again to Jeremy Evans. You'll hear sneakers and voices when you hear a bad team play. You'll hear just sneakers. No communication. I'll tell you what, communication between Evans and Nedovic has been on point 2 times tonight. Oh, great bounce pass to White! He powers it up, but it wouldn't fall. And Kavvadas throws a terrific bounce pass. Aaron White's annoyed with himself, the man from Strongville, Ohio. He rises, gets the contact, and it just wouldn't drop for him. Nedovic and Evans combining telepathically. Aaron White with 5 points tonight, all of them from the stripe. He's 5 of 6. Good denial by White. Nedovic has to flash back to the ball. He's so mercurial with the ball in his hands. Little hesitation, behind the head pass, and it just won't go. Nedovic pulling the strings. Hollins. Well, White's inside. I tell you what, Austin Hollins might get an earful from Aaron White. White was the trailer, wanted it, didn't get it. Hollins misses the shot, but he gives it up that time to Davidovac. Unselfish play there by Austin Hollins, as Davidovac dives to the basket. And Zvezda up 2 points here at the timeout in a game that's really starting to bristle. Well, we'll show you some numbers across the bottom of your screen. Those three-point shooting percentages, that's been pretty true to their season. Low 30s. Ognian Dovidic came off the bench to provide a spark. Hard-nosed basket there on the left-hand side. He's gonna knock down a three here, the left-handed sharpshooter. I think he's got one more for us. There it is. Rises from the top of the key. He's got productivity, 8 points off the bench. And now his countryman, Nemanja Nedovic. Nedovic is such an athlete. So experienced as well as Nedovic. Nedovic came up as a junior with the Zvezda club. He's in his 7th Euroleague season. He's played with the likes of Unicaja Malaga, Olimpia Milano, Valencia Basket. And that young fan there checking out the scores on the Turkish Airlines Euroleague website. It's all the W's.Euroleague.net. Just click on the link to tonight's game and plenty there for you to ingest. Lots of stats. New look to the website. Plenty of feature articles and things for all basketball fans to get themselves tucked into. Just over a minute to play here now in the first half, in a game where neither team can shake free. Speaking of shaking free, Nedovic, wow, his pass finds the hands of Macon. I think Macon stepped out of bounds. Yeah, Nedovic really looking for an option in the corner. Macon got there, but just stepped out of bounds slightly. Kountouriotou maybe gets away with the moving screen now. He doesn't get away with that. Darryl Macon maybe embellishes a little bit, but, well, maybe not. Kountouriotou with a push, and, you know, Kountouriotou is an experienced player. There's a wry smile there from the Serbian. He's played in the EuroLeague, he's played for his country in European Championships, in the Olympics, in the World Cup. He's seen it all. He got caught right there with a push. Nedovic, he's just poetry. When he's on song, he can really ball. And Nemanja Nedovic knocks down a three to get Panathinaikos up a point here. Inside a minute to go in the first half. Kountouriotou spins to the baseline and converts. Back and forth play from Panathinaikos, just a two, but very unselfish play by the Greens as they move the ball to a good space. And it's Mandzukic who knocks it down. Well, here's a look at the distribution of scoring here as we get ready to go into halftime. The coaches will try to manage the last remaining seconds here as you show some stats across the bottom of your screen. Look at the offensive rebounds for Zvezda. 3 of those to the hands of, yeah, that's a nice message there from that young lady. 3 of those off the hands of Aaron White. As we show you the contribution of Jeremy Evans. His first season with Panathinaikos, he's pitched in 6 points. 2 of them just like this. Spectacular feed from Nedovic in both of those dunks. The alley-oop, putting in bids for tonight's magic moment. So 30 ticks left. Each team should get a possession here. Walters. Collins, well, Hollins open like church on Sunday in the corner. And he knocks down a 3. Austin Hollins has had a terrific first half in this one. All by himself in the corner. Now Nedovic, ball in his hands. Deep 3 from Nemanja. Nedovic! Nedovic makes it rain from almost the logo. Well, Nedovic rises over Austin Hollins, who just made a 3 on the other end. And he exits stage left as he heads right out to the halftime changing rooms, as if to say, ain't nothing but a thing. Well, that has really brought the game to life. Panathinaikos up a penny here at home in Athens on the back of a 3-point shot from Nemanja Nedovic. First half. And Panathinaikos, that youngster wearing his Panathinaikos colors. Panathinaikos started with a small lineup to start the game. We'll see who's on the floor now. Let's get the 5s organized as we begin second half play. First possession to Panathinaikos in the green uniforms. They start with Boharides, Katsalakis, Nedovic, Evans, and Sandro. So it is another small lineup. Jeremy Evans, the only big, and he plays the 4 spot. Turnover as Austin Hollins comes up with a steal. Zvezda start with Aaron White, who gets in the lane now, misses. Kuzmic, Walters, Kalinic, and Hollins. Probably forced a bit from Aaron White, maybe a bit impatient. Nedovic goes right down Main Street, but he couldn't get the basket to fall. And now Walters trying to get the tempo right. Collins trying to get going. He had 20 points last week against Phoenix Kazan. And Walters right in the dead of the shot clock. That is such a killer when you defend the full length of the shot clock and you hear the shot clock buzzer go off defensively and you think you've done your job, and then you realize you're giving up a 3. Good catch by Nedovic. That's a tough shot, but it comes down wet, and it's good for Boharides. He attacks the closeout. A little unorthodox release, but he got it to fall. Walters and Nedovic, good little matchup there. Nedovic probably the better athlete of the 2. Walters compensates because he's got such a good skill set. Hollins, his shot blocked by Evans. Nedovic. I think that was probably a pass. Not sure how the scorekeeper's gonna score that, if it's a turnover or a missed shot. Kuzmic from the nail. Shot wouldn't fall, but got a push on a Panathinaikos player. Yeah, there it is. Otherwise, Aaron White might have tipped that one right in. Boharides with the push. White, strong to the tin. And he gets fouled by Jeremy Evans. Here's White on the right hand. I'm not sure Evans actually touched him, to be honest, but we've got the benefit of the instant replay. Aaron White isn't going to protest. He's going to go to the line and throw it twice. Sunrose steps out for Jeremy Evans. Just his first foul. White with 7, all of his points coming from the line. Zvezda shows some mad pressure up the floor. Evans, I'm not sure Evans was expecting that pass, was slightly behind him. Really good hands by Kuzmic with the strip.
Mandu, get it, Mandu.
You could hear Nedovic trying to direct traffic. He wanted Manzu to get it. Now he's getting the spot up in the corner. His three's no good. Austin Hollins with an athletic rebound. Jeremy Evans just gives him a little tug. So the second foul on Evans. See how disciplined Nate Walters is, bringing the ball up. Very good ball handler. Counter spins, hits the help side defense. Jump shot won't go. And Evans clears the boards. Quick outlet here to Nedovic. Counters just can't buy a basket tonight. Elbow jump shot for Evans, no good. White now with 9 rebounds. Walter's so smart, keeps that dribble alive. Shot clock at 5. Count it, stop and pop. Just won't fall! But Austin Hollins with the stick back with authority. Well, Austin Hollins is playing like a man possessed tonight. And Kountouriotou with a good bit of defense ahead to White. And White converts. Terrific defense from Kountouriotou. Aaron White acknowledges the pass as Coach Perfides wants a timeout. Watch this from Austin Hollins. He comes in from the weak side and stuffs it home. Well, that could be tonight's magic moment. An authoritative stick back from the American guard. And right now, Zvezda enjoyed their largest lead of the night, 6 points. As Panathinaikos want a timeout to talk things through. Well, here's your hot zone. And you can see where the teams are getting their productivity from. Look at that. 3 for 3 from the corner for Zvezda. You know what's interesting about that is as we take a look, you know, that corner 3-point shot is a high degree of accuracy because players are facing the basket. They don't have to move. They're spotting up. And usually when the pass comes to them, they've got a defender who's closing them out, so they've got space and time to get the shot off. As I mentioned, they don't have to pivot, turn, worry about the footwork. just facing the basket and let it fly. The runner from Nedovic finds the sweet spot of the rim and it drops. Nedovic now with 15. This will be the third on Evans now. Well, Evans can't believe his luck. And Evans now with 3 fouls as Kountouriotou, who's just been laboring tonight, can't seem to find any offensive flow. And this is always good, you know, when you get to the line, when you're struggling to score, just make a couple of free throws, watch the ball go through the rim, build a bit of confidence. Kountouriotou dispatches both free throws. He's got 4 points so far tonight. Well, Evans is going to stay in the ball game with those 3 fouls. Love to run Nedovic off of picks, and he's so good moving without the basketball. Three from Bo Harides, rattles the rim, no good. Aaron White with another rebound, so White on track for a double-double. He's got 10 rebounds and 9 points. Good fluency here from Zvezda. Here's the ball screen from Kountouriotou, slips the screen, finds space and lays it up and in at one. Well, Kountouriotou, we just talked about this, you know, when you're struggling to score, get to the stripe, make a free throw, get some rhythm. He's gonna step through here, he's so smart. And if he dribbles that, he doesn't get to the rim. And he might not beat the shot clock, so he just steps through, brings the right leg across to ward off the defender, and lays it up and in at full stretch. The first bit of it, he sets the pick, and then finds space in a pick and pop. And a good feed from Walters allows him to attack the window. Well, we're just past the midway mark of the third quarter. Walters will get a break as Stefan Markovic comes in. Kountouriotou converts the N1. Make it in the game for Panathinaikos, the first year with the 6-time champions. Exchanges with Nedovic. His shot's too strong. Markovic and Lazic in the backcourt now for the visitors. Kavvadas gets away with a foul, jamming Cutters in the lane. Markovic stripped of the ball as he tried to penetrate. So 3.5 seconds left here. Mickey just pokes it out from behind. Kuzmic. It just wouldn't fall for him. Nice pick and dive. Good execution of the end line out of bounds play. It's as simple as you like. He picks, he back picks, and he dives to the basket. He's gonna have to earn him from the stripe now, though he misses that first one. Kuzmic yet to score tonight. Misses both. Kavvadas in the low post. He's going to give away length to Kuzmic, but he's got good strength. Gets to the right hand, and I think he gets it to go. I don't think Evans tipped it up and in. We won't know unless we take a look at an instant replay. See if I can confirm it for you. Kountouriotou gets called for a moving screen. So it is Kavvadas who scored that last one. Evans didn't tip it in. It's the 8th point for Vasilis Kavvadas. And Nikola Kountouriotou follows his national team teammate, Nemanja Nedovic. Lasic really is trying to stay close to Nedovic. Kavvadas knows the shot clock's running down. He lost it. It's a 3-on-2 opportunity here for White. White in the spin cycle and lays it up and in. Aaron White with a double-double tonight, 11 points and 10 rebounds, putting in a bid to be tonight's player of the game. Nedovic guarded closely by Lasic. Bounce pass to the short corner. And Kavvadas powers it up and in. He's just pure muscle. Kavvadas might not be able to jump over the New York Times Sunday newspaper, but he powers it up and in. He uses his body to good effect. He seals off Kuzmic. Kavvadas is the size of a guard. He's 196. That is not a big guy's size. And Kuzmic, as he exits the ball game, again, Kuzmic is 213. But Kavvadas uses his body well, seals off Kuzmic, and he dispatches the N1. So Kuzmic picks up his 3rd foul, and he'll get some time on the bench. It's pine time. Panathinaikos come out in what appears to be it's like a matchup zone. Markovic's runner in the lane, no good. So Coach Perfitti's just changing the complexity of the game. Nedovic in the corner, don't leave him alone. Nemanja Nedovic right in front of Coach Radonjic, right in front of the members of his former club. You just can't leave him alone. And Nedovic knocks down a 3 to get Panathinaikos ever closer. Zvezda led by as many as 8. And now it's back to a 1-possession game. Well, look at this. I love this little graphic here. So, Zvezda have led throughout large passages of this game. Just a couple of stretches where Pana had their noses in front. As we take a look at some distribution of scoring, Nedovic with 18, Austin Hollins with 11. Aaron White's got that double-double. He also has 11 points. Ten rebounds. As Luka Mitrovic is in. Ognjen Dobric stepping in. Yeah, it's one of those nights when Nemanja feels up for it. It's back to that zone defense. Branko Lasic thinks it's been tipped out of bounds. See if this tells us anything. He might have a case, you know, he might also have a case for a foul. The new man in the game just helping the referee out. Nico Hugans just helping the ref. He's got the ball in his hands now. Vasilis down in the box. Finds Kavvadas, good interior passing, and Kavvadas converts with the right-handed jump hook. Kavvadas with 13. And here's the zone again. You can see Nedovic is in space in a help position. It's almost like a matchup zone. Markovic turns it over and then commits the foul. I think the Zvezda players are looking for a kick. And the Panathinaikos fans are looking for an unsportsmanlike foul here by Markovic, but I think he does enough to reach for the basketball. It seems like the Zvezda players feel like there was a kick there. I'm not sure you can call this unsportsmanlike. He's between the basketball and the basket. He just reaches. Of course, Markovic is trying to commit the foul, but he makes enough of a basketball play there with a reach. He might get away with it. Let's see what the referees say. Oh, they do say it's an unsportsmanlike. Yeah, it's a bit of tough luck here for Zvezda. And I really love this. The referees talking afterwards to the players. It just shows good confidence by the referees. You know, I love when referees will have dialogue with coaches, dialogue with players. So Nedovic shoots the free throws. Makes them both. He's got 20, but now Panathinaikos with an extra possession. And basketball is a game of runs, as we know. Right here, Panathinaikos enjoying a little splendid patch in the game here. They were down by 8. Kavvadas and Mitrovic are banging and bumping. And you can, there's the hold right there by Mitrovic. So end line out of bounds play. And the pass, just a bit too strong. So it's a turnover, and those turnovers hurt so much, especially, you know, one of these unforced turnovers where you've got it in a dead ball situation. Yeah, wow, great refereeing. Right foot just touched the line. The 2-3 really has unsettled Zvezda. Mitrovic. Pass over the top. Yeah, they don't know how to unlock it just yet. Good call by Coach Phenom, because it's really changed the complexion of the game here in the third quarter. And Zvezda need to get into their zone set, try and make something happen. Well, this is frustrating. If you're Stefan Markovic, your defense is really good. You're potentially going to get an 8-second shot, backcourt violation, and then the reach from behind. It's just silly for Markovic, and this doesn't surprise me at all one bit that Walters is going to come in, because you're going to put a shooter to the line. You just really want to keep the offensive player in front of you. So Nedovic is going to get a little break here. He'll get a minute at the end of the third. Then he'll get the break between the quarters, and we'll see if he comes right back at the beginning of the fourth. Daryl Macon in his first EuroLeague season. This is the first free throw. Macon from Little Rock, Arkansas originally. Diamantidis on the left. Dimitri Diamantidis. Big part of that Panathinaikos team that in the early noughties with multiple EuroLeague championships. Walters, the rule runner, no good. Mitrovic had it momentarily. Look at the battle on the deck. Look at the hustle by both sets of players. And Hugats has come in, and he knows his role. I got to hustle. The 21-year-old scrapping, trying to make something happen for his team. As is Luka Mitrovic. So jump ball here. And Mitrovic wins it easily. Walters hooks a pass to Kaunitz. Kaunitz looks at the three, it just won't fall. And good work inside by Ognjen Dobric, who just tips the ball out of someone's hands. Yeah, this is the end of it, but it was Ognjen Dobric who tipped it out and who got going to get called for the foul. I tell you what, he's putting his body everywhere. Branko Lazic, the captain, trying to level the scores here. And he does. Last few seconds now in the third quarter. Make it across the midcourt stripe. Dobric digs in to defend. Macon finds Senrose. And Senrose's baby jump shot inside just wouldn't fall for him. Great pass by Macon to find Senrose. But the little interior shot wouldn't fall. And so at the end of 3 quarters of play, this one is perfectly poised for the finish. It's honors even at the end of 3, 59 apiece here in the walk-up in round 27 in the Turkish Airlines Euroleague. Well, highlights here in the 16th meeting in the modern era between 6-time champions Panathinaikos and Zvezda of Belgrade. An unorthodox finish there from Bohari. Well, highlights here in the 16th meeting in the modern era between 6-time champions Panathinaikos and Zvezda of Belgrade. An unorthodox finish there from Boharides. Austin Hollins runs into some trouble named Jeremy Evans. Watch this though, Hollins with a candidate for the play of the game. Aaron White had a double-double, but the statistician has come in and just taken away one of his rebounds. So right now he's got 11 and 9, and Kavvadas has been workmanlike. Kavvadas with 13 points. He hasn't missed a shot tonight, either from the line or from the floor. And Nedovic pacing all scorers with 20 points, the lead in the building. Austin Hollins has 11 to lead Zvezda. We've got that +5 rebounding differential. Well, Aaron White, best performance of the third quarter. He's got officially 11 points and 9 rebounds. He did have 10. Somewhere along the line, some statistician took away his double-double. He might be getting a bonus for double-doubles in his contract. I would have thought chances are high he'll pick up another rebound here in the fourth quarter. Well, round 27 coming to a close here. Many games last night. We're so glad you're with us tonight. Walters a little leaner in the lane, won't fall, but he's going to get a chance to go to the stripe. Let's get the fives organized. For Zvezda, it is Walters, Mitrovic, Kaunitz, Dobric, and Hollins. Kaunitz playing over 20 minutes tonight. He's laboring to score. Panathinaikos counter with Daryl Macon, Howard Senrose, Leonidas Katsalakis, Nikos Hugats. Walters misses both free throws. You don't see that very often, and Daryl Macon rounds out the starting 5 for Panathinaikos. Senrose, the Cuban, trying to get the entry pass. Kavvadas, guarded by Mitrovic. And Mitrovic does enough to wall up and put up Kavvadas. Here's the headman pass to Kaunitz, who's going to go attack the rim. Yeah, you can see his eyes lighting up like silver dollars. He got the pass, And he saw an avenue to the basket and he exploited it. Well, making his contact is good. I think the foul is on Kavvadas. It is. And that's the third foul on Vasilis Kavvadas. So Kalnic trying to make a contribution from the line. He's perfect from the line so far tonight. He's that 2017 Euroleague winner with Fenerbahce. Started his Euroleague career with Zvezda back in 2014-2015, and he makes one of two. As a team, Zvezda 16 of 23 from the stripe. Just 11 free throws so far for Panathinaikos. You could hear the voice of Phenom saying, move the ball, move the ball. We've got a basket interference here, so Rose will get credit for the basket. Yeah, it's unfortunate by Walters because it didn't really impact the ball, but if you touch the basket defensively, it is a basket interference call. Count it, just can't buy a basket inside. Mitrovic with the offensive rebound. Here's Hollins in the corner. That won't go. But Zvezda are competing on the backboard. Kalnic had the best shot. So they talked about the zone attack in the quarter timeout because Kalnic flashes right into the middle of the zone. That's where you want to attack it. And he had a clean look at about a 10-footer. Just wouldn't go for him. Mitrovic, he's got his hands full inside with Kavvadas. Kavvadas doing a great job of pinning. He's so broad, he gets his arms out, elbows high, and he puts Mitrovic right in the back of those broad shoulders, and he demands the basketball. Now Mitrovic comes out, and Kuzmic is going to come in to try and neutralize. Oh, Kavvadas got away with the travel. Shot didn't fall, and Kalnic is just... Well, this is an unusual mistake from Kalnic, who's usually the adult in the room. His outlet pass, and good hustle by Rose. Making, trying to find space. And Kavvadas with a dunk. Well, he shows he's got some elevation. He's been nothing short of terrific tonight. Vasilis Kavvadas with 15. And here's the... It's back to man-to-man defense. It's not actually, because Kavvadas is in the middle. And Hollins gets the shot to fall. So certainly the defense asking questions. Watch this, Kavvadas with an easy stuff. Megan gets to the elbow. He's fouled by Austin Hollins. Youngster enjoyed that. Oh, this game just seesawing back and forth, back and forth. And all credit to both sets of players. They're missing some key players. Panathinaikos playing without Papagiannis, and captain Papapetrou, Jonas Papapetrou is out as well. Mike Zerbez missing for Zvezda. He would give them some options inside. And In comes Nedovic now. Let's see if he can continue to find that form that he's shown in the second and third quarters. So there's the defense. It's a 2-3. But they match up a little bit in it. White knocks down a three. You know what he says? You can play zone all you like. I'm just going to shoot over the top of it. Zone buster. It's a ticky-tack foul here on Hollins. He's got to be careful. He just picked one up a moment ago. And Austin Hollins with three now. I think Lazic might be coming in for him right here just to help him on the defensive end, because Hollins offensively has got 13, and he's a more potent scorer than Lazic, who's just got 2 points tonight. But Lazic can dig in and defend here against Nedovic. Yeah, I don't want to be critical of the referees, but this is just a ticky-tack foul here. It's just the faintest of touches, which has no impact on Macon. The second one would have definitely been a foul, but it's almost impossible to keep your hands off a player as long as it doesn't impact their balance or quickness or steps. Sometimes you want the referees to let things play. Nedovic with the miss. Walters, he loves that little floater. That is meat and drink for him. And Zvezda up 2, another lead change. St. Rose's shot rattles the rim. See the three-point shooting percentage there at the bottom of your screen. Neither team really lighting it up. Well, good defense by Macon. Sloppy pass there from Kountouriotou, who's usually a safe pair of hands. Yeah, Hugats come in and provided some good minutes. Kountouriotou in a soft spot of the zone. He just cannot buy a three-point basket. He's 0 for 3 from behind the rainbow, Kountouriotou. And this is where you miss Hollins. Nedovic. Travel. Nedovic gets the shot to fall. He's got a double deuce, 22 points for Nedovic. White, right in the high post. That's exactly where you want to attack the zone. He wants it back against Nedovic. Just rushes his move a little bit. Well, it might have hit the heel of Nemanja Nedovic. Did the referees see it? Are they going to talk about it? They'd have to have really good eyes to see that. We saw it through the instant replay. But again, another sign of good officiating as they talk through it. The officials obviously with the three-person crew, they've got different angles. Walters from the dots, and he gets that little push shot to go. He's got 10. Lazic looks like he's got a little Charlie horse. He's gonna have a hard time staying with Nedovic. Kountouriotou picks up another one. That is his 4th. So does Coach Radonjic leave him in or take him out? Well, He'll get a timeout to think about it. Here we've got a timeout in the walk-up. And this game between two teams in the bottom half of the table has been thoroughly entertaining so far in this one. Just 2 points in it as Zvezda try to get a win here on the road. Well, at the timeout, we've got a chance to take a look at tonight's 7 days magic moment. Plenty to choose from, but this is the best. It is Nemanja Nedovic draining a three from the logo. This one needs a stamp on it to make sure it gets to its destination. As he rises over Austin Hollins. Austin Hollins had just made a three the previous possession. And Nedovic right at the death of the first half. As he exits stage right, Nemanja Nedovic with 22 points. He's putting in a bid to be tonight's player of the game. He is such an exciting talent when he's in this temperament. Just 30 years of age. He started his career with Zvezda. Played with Leotivos Ritas in the Euro Cup. Went to the States and played just one season in the US, and then with Valencia, Unicaja Malaga in Spain. 1 season, 2 seasons, I beg your pardon, in Milan. And he's enjoying his second season here at Panathinaikos, and he is a prodigious scorer. As he makes 1 free throw here. So Panathinaikos stay in the zone. Walters picks up his dribble. White. Well, White had an easy jump shot, clean look at it, and he chose to dribble it. And he created a higher degree of difficulty. Well, Kuzmic comes out. Stefan Markovic comes in. And Davidovic comes in. This is an important passage now. I wonder how long Radonjic is going to keep Walters on the floor. Markovic is an experienced player. The shot from Macon is short. He's played for Serbia. Played for Valencia, Markovic. He's no stranger to Euroleague basketball. But I just think Walters has played so well. Well, I don't think this is a foul. I think this is Nedovic just embellishing. And the referees have got to be able to see this. There's not enough contact there for Nedovic to go over so easily. Just the first foul on White. Zvezda trying to protect a 1-point lead here. Trying to keep this guy from scoring as well. Nedovic's shot just short. Quick outlet pass to Kaunitz. And Kaunitz draws the foul. Just the 3rd team foul on Panathinaikos, so it's no free throws yet. Katsilakis with a little reach. Yeah, this is outstanding from Coach Radonjic, because Markovic comes in, just gives Walters a little blow. And then Walters, I think he's just a bit steadier at the point than Markovic. Lazic, a 3 from distance, it won't go. White with another offensive rebound. Well, he's definitely got a double-double now. 12 rebounds for Aaron White, 5 of them offensive. Can he make the 3? It's just short. The 3-point shooting. Zvezda just 7 of 21, 33%. Sanrose shows him how to do it. A timely 3 from Panathinaikos. And it brings a timeout here from Coach Radonjic. His team have played so hard. They just can't make down that timely 3. This one from Sanrose comes at a perfect time. And Panathinaikos up 2 here at the timeout. with about 2:30 to play in this one. Well, this game has been nip and tuck throughout, and we're going to get something close going down to the wire. That's Stefan Jovic on the left, who used to play for Crvena Zvezda. He's played for the Serbian national team as well. Injured tonight, plays no part in this one. Plenty of talking points here amongst the fans. Just a game that we love. Nice and close, nice and tight. Well, Sunrose with that three. 8 points tonight, 2 of 4 from behind the arc. That one came at the perfect time for Panathinaikos. Plenty of time in this one. Now, the measure of a good timeout is, can you come out and execute a good offense? So Panathinaikos stay in the zone. Walters to Kaunich. Wants the ball screen from Davidovets. Shot clock running down. Kaunich spins off the glass. Tough move from Nikola Kaunich. Well, he struggled all night offensively. That is a huge basket to level the scores. 10 points for the number 12 from Crvena Zvezda. Katsilakis going to go at White, who digs in to defend. Polished finish by Katsilakis with the right-handed jump hook. White flashes to the high post, doesn't get it. Kaunich attacks on the dribble. Aaron White just short. Everything is short for Crvena Zvezda. They can't quite knock down those threes with any regularity. Davidovets hustles after it, gives it to Walters. The only guy who's really had any luck is Austin Hollins. Nice pass inside. Terrific bounce pass inside. And a heady foul here from Nedovic. He knows he's pinned. He's just trying to commit the foul before White can start his shooting motion. Intelligent play from Nedovic. And for Nedovic, just his second foul. Walters. Hollins. Walters has to let fly with a three. Off the mark. Kaunich with the rebound. Well, should Crvena Zvezda go on to win it, that might be the story of the game. The offensive rebounding. Look at that, 15 offensive rebounds and making fouls to Davidovets. So Dejan Davidovets will go to the line with a chance to level the score here. Misses the first. Davidovets is a 71% free throw shooter through the season. Vasilis Kavvadas at the scorer's table, ready to come in. It's the first free throw tonight for Davidovets. Can he make the second? He misses both. Who touched it last? It's off Katsilakis. So Davidovets misses both free throws. And he might exit the ball game. Kuzmic is going to come in to provide some defensive shot blocking and rebounding length and strength on the other end. End line out of bounds play. Hollins manages to get the ball back to Walters. Good sweep move by White. Kaunich from the corner. In and out for Kaunich. And Nedovic with the rebound here. A score here for Panathinaikos will go a long way to trying to seal this ball game. Nedovic weighs off the pick. He wants the shot clock to run down. The Athenians starting to make their presence known. Nedovic lost the handle. Nedovic to Kavvadas, who lays it up and in. Well, Nemanja Nedovic gets all the attention, but another assist. The 5th assist from Nedovic. And this one he has to throw below the rim for Kavvadas, who doesn't have the same ups as Jeremy Evans. But Kavvadas, the presence of mind to get it up on the backboard quickly. And Vasilis Kavvadas with 17 points. He's putting in a bid to be tonight's player of the game, as is Nemanja Nedovic with 5 assists and 23 points. All of a sudden now it's a 2-possession game, as Coach Radonjic will talk things through here in his timeout. Just taking a look here at fouls. I think both teams are in the penalty. Kavvadas with 17 points. What a stupendous performance from him coming off the bench. Sideline out of bounds here. Crvena Zvezda. Dividovac with a clean look at a 3. It won't go. Offensive rebound count. It sticks it up and in. And now Phenom will take a timeout here, as Crvena Zvezda get to within a possession. Dividovac had a clean look at a 3. It won't go, but once again, Crvena Zvezda imposing themselves on the backboard. And I'll tell you what, that young lady's nervous, as well as she should be. Just one score in it. Well, some Van Halen playing here in the walk-up just to heat things up nicely. We should congratulate Vasilis Kavvadas, whose previous career high was 8 points last month in January against Anadolu Efes. He's got 17 tonight, so he can enjoy his souvlaki later on tonight. So there's just 2-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Nedovic gets free. And a quick foul by Nate Walters. So Nedovic will go to the stripe to try and put some distance between Panathinaikos and Crvena Zvezda. Makes the first. Now this to make it a 2-possession game. 4 of 5. Make it 5 of 6 from the line tonight. So it's a 2-possession game. Panathinaikos switched to man-to-man defense. Kountouriotou. Let's fly with a 3. It's short. Macon keeps it alive into Jeremy Evans, and Panathinaikos are going to go on to win this one. You can see the sighs of relief here as the shoulders relax for the players and the fans, but Crvena Zvezda came and acquitted themselves very well. They led through large passages of the game up until the 4th quarter, and then the game went back and forth. But Panathinaikos, who sit in 17th position, will claim this victory. And Vasilis Kavvadas gets a career high 17 points to secure the win. Jeremy Evans just tapping on a couple of points. Walters, the three-point performance of Zvezda is really what let them down. They were 7 for 27 from the arc. And a delighted coach Phenom, as his team can be well and truly pleased. They play without the services of their captain, Jonas Papapetrou. They play without the services of starting center, Georgios Papagiannis. And they get a win here against a spirited Zvezda club. And Nedovic with 25 points will also put a claim in to be the player of the game. As a neutral, I hope it goes to Kavvadas. It's a career night for him, 17 points. But we'll see who our production crew decide. Big smiles there from Nedovic. Just a normal night for Nedovic. But he was his usual best. And so the fans here shower